And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat.
Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Here's Craig Gentry. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here it comes. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Iglesias into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
First pitch of the at-bat. A.J. Pollock is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Swings through the slider there. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
3-0 now. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Adam Duvall comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Greg Bird.
Leading off
He'll
for the
step in to
Yankees.
start things out here against
First
Kevin
baseman.
Gossman.
Greg Bird.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Greg Bird becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Headley.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Chase Headley goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. Trumbo coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slap it the other way for a hit.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx.
Catcher, number 15.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Gentry.
Craig Gentry will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Good discipline to lay off there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Out of play. And another foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit at third. Headley's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Gordon is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
D. Gordon.
And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scope with the bare hand. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
A.J. Pollock.
Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Up high. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. The tag from Hardy, and they get him at second base. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Chris Davis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second base.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jonathan Scope. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Adam Duvall is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead. He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away. Now at the plate, number 15. A base hit in his first trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Craig Gentry would be next, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Number 47 is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Greg Bird will be next. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Full count, here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in is the 3rd baseman, Chase Headley. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. A 1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah. The pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gentry. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance. Now, that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball is popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound, and quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gentry moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Pollock rounds the corner and is headed home. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Aaron Judge stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Chris Davis.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Here comes Gardner. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jonathan Scope will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, he's about at the point right now where I figure one more base runner, and that might be the end of the line for this guy.
First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Riding in once again, number 15. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Right over the middle, knee high. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Hit to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
3-2 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Greg Bird. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Chase Headley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. The next 3-2. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Vidal Nuno was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Now pitching for
Yasmani Tomas will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. D. Gordon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball that he's looking at. Why did he look? Because it was great location. Hit a good spot. You can do that 89 if you're hitting your spots.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it 7-4. And he's out on a strong throw. Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Scope is there to put it away and finally put an end to the. Yasmani Tomas will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Brian Cruz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. In there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gomez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Settling in now, Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Francisco Valencia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Valencia.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Chase Headley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's Yasmani Tomas looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out. There, the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing that first pitch.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. 3 runs already home here. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamel, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Shake Marisnik.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Schoop is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope to be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Francisco Cervelli is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Francisco
into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number
Here's
19.
Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Chris Davis is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Tomas sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Greg Bird. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in the wheelhouse, and you foul it.
He froze him on the fastball there. Greg Bird becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Chase Headley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Number 39 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 39.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas.
Right fielder, Yasmani.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hey now.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt
And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Number 39 is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Digging in, Adam Duvall, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in, number 15. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. Craig Gentry would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The New York Yankees slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.